So this is today's look. A lot of people want to wear Vampy Lips and they kind of get scared because, I mean, it's an eye-catching look. It's dark lips and sometimes you can overdo it with the amount of makeup that you wear. So that's what today's look is all about. It's about a really soft but kind of shiny eye, but nothing too much. This look is about the dewy skin and the lips. So I hope that you guys enjoy it. So let's get started, guys. I'm starting straight from the face. So I'm starting off with Urban Decay's Pore Perfector Face Primer, putting this on, patting it on with my hands, but then really blending it into my skin using the Real Techniques Beauty Blender just to get that nice and in there. Now, for the under eye circles, I'm taking my Makeup Forever Corrector palette. This is in number 1, and this orange color that I am completely out of. And just patting this underneath and on top of my eyelids as well, just getting rid of that dark circle color. That orange really helps cancel out the blue tones. After we have that on, I'm taking my L'Oreal Lumi Foundation, mixing it with my Makeup Forever Foundation to get my right color, and patting that on with the Real Techniques Beauty Blender as well. Now for the eyes, starting off with Painterly, my favorite nude primer. After we have that nice and on, I'm taking my Revlon Custom Eyes palette. This is in Rich Temptations. Taking that silver color with my Ray Morris eyeshadow brush. Looks like that from the magnetic set that I just got. And patting this color all over my lid and up to the crease, but not into it, not very much. Getting this really nice wet silver color. Love it. After that, moving on to my LORAC Pro palette, taking Nectar with the crease brush from the Ray Morris magnetic brush set. Looks like that. Sweeping that Nectar color straight into the crease using windshield wiper motions. Nothing too fancy. And then blending that color away after we put it on with a nice, clean, fluffy blending brush just to get rid of any harsh lines and make that color a little softer. Now moving on with my Sephora brush to Dusty Plum. This is a Sephora crease brush. And just swiping this straight into the crease, just creating this wonderful dusty purple on top of that orange, on top of that silver. I absolutely love how it looks. Now for eyebrows, I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade in blonde and just filling my brows in naturally. And then taking cream from the LORAC MegaPro palette, and that's going to be our matte eyebrow highlight of the day. So just putting this underneath our eyebrow on top of the eyebrow bone. There you go. Now taking my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara and adding mascara to my top lashes. And now if you can stop here if you don't want to wear falsies, but I'm going to apply these Red Cherry 415 falsies today. I love how they feel lightweight. Not going to add any mascara to them, just putting these right on top. Love how they look, just makes it a little fuller, but not too much at all. After that, we need some cleanup, so I'm taking my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer, patting this on underneath my eyes in a V motion underneath, so getting right up underneath there, making that little V, and adding it a tiny bit down the center of my face, and then blending out using that same beauty blender as before. All in different spots, that's why I love this beauty blender, so big. Pat those away, get a nice light touch to the face. After that, for contour, I'm moving on to my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit and using that middle color that's more of that grayish undertone to it. Applying this in all the regular places underneath the cheekbones, chin and jawline, temples and the forehead, and a little bit down the nose, and then blending any of those harsh lines out using whatever was left. And now for powder, I'm doing a new way. I'm mixing my Ben Nye Banana powder with my Ben Nye Cameo powder, which is like the fair shade, and mixing these together just to get my correct powder color. Dusting it off on my hand if I know I have a little bit of excess, and then patting it on using the Beauty Blender. Using this sucker for everything today, you know?
patting it wherever we put that concealer, locking it in for the day. And now for blush, I'm taking my Pearlescent Pink. This is from Wet n Wild. They make some great blushes. You can see I'm just lightly dusting it on the apples of my cheeks and blending upwards, but just keeping the blush really light, getting such a nice pink. After that, you know I need some highlight in my life, so I'm taking ChaosMakeup Mynxi highlight, using a small fan brush to apply this because a little bit goes a very long way. Putting this on top of the cheekbones, center of the forehead, the nose, and a little bit on the bow of our lips, getting a wonderful dew to our faces. Finishing up the eyes with that first silver color that we applied to our lid, now underneath our lower lashes. Our highlight of the eye will be Snow from the LORAC 2 ProPalette. Just going right around the tear duct, making a sharp V. Wonderful. And then finishing off the whole eye, of course, with some mascara for our bottom lashes. Love how it pulls a look together. After that, we gotta finish up this look with the lips, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to be using two of my favorites, Night Moth and Viva Glam lipstick number 3. Viva Glam 3. It is such a wonderful dark rose, but it has such a brown undertone to it that I love for some fall and winter. Now taking the Ray Morris lip brush, this is just going to help me apply the lipstick even better than just using the lipstick itself. It has those sharp edges to really get in there. And then going over it with Night Moth around the edges, but keeping that Viva Glam in the center of the lips, just to get a wonderful vamp color.
Okay guys, so this is the final look. I hope that you enjoyed it. A lot of holiday looks are coming up now that we are finally in the awesome month of November, Scorpio month. But I will see you next time. I have videos coming out every single Tuesday, if not more, if I have more time during the week to make more. So yeah, have a beautiful rest of your day, guys. Peace and love.
No matter how different I am from you, the difference between us is always the same. Always the same.